It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the home team. Checking out Athens after a dramatic overtime win in Game 1. They've got the momentum and a chance here to take control of the series. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight. What does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat and Athens. You take a look at Athens. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys. Take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Champs checked in for Athens. The Wizard comes in for the captain. The dish now to Wade. And it hung on the rim. Is it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. about 1 minute into the first quarter. Dragic the pass to Wade. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Pass to Dang. 4 on the clock. Here's Bosch. They get it back.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's the Wizard, and Whiteside sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Knocked loose. Here's the Magician. He's started by Dragic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The shot by Wade, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Champ. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Dang kicks to Wade. Whiteside up top. Right side Bosch. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Athens with some changes. Flash comes in for Champ, and the captain subbed in for the Wizard. And so Bosch nails both of them. For Athens, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Kept alive. Here's the General, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Now, here's Wade. D right on him. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The pass to the Professor. Pass to the captain. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Dragic. It's tipped. Fires high post. The captain, a follow-up champ.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and guys, not wasting any time. Just straight back up with it.
Now here's Dang. Bosch dishes to Dang. Here's Whiteside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Mr. Perfect is checked in for Athens. The Great comes in for the Professor. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. And Chalmers kicks to Winslow. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. Winslow's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep three-point range, and it's Miami with the rebound. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
And then Bosch with the jam.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and The lead they already have is proof in the pudding. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Chalmers passes to Bosch. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Flash misses. An open shot from Chalmers. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang out there with Green. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Wade. To the inside. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Wade. Dang's got his first points of the night.
D. Wade with an excellent pass there.
Athens trails by 13. Here's the professor. The long distance 3 is buried.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Dragic dishes to Wade. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play, and he gets it to go. Wade's got 6.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Athens getting their last shot to go.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Outside Dragic. 13 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. Athens trails by 10. Passes it to the doctor. Here's the professor. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Now here's Wade. He has 6. Dragic kicks to Dang. The drive by Green. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Green. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Athens.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Here's Wade. Following the 3-point basket by Athens. Dishes to Dang. Down low. Clock at 6. Whiteside. No good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Now the pass to the chosen one. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The general's checked in for Athens. Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. Winslow comes in for Gerald Green. Winslow, the pass to Stoudemire. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the 3-point basket by Athens. Stoudemire setting the pick for Dragic. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Heat lead by 5.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Stoudemire, the screen. The drive by Wade. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Wade's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
That drops.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Dragic dishes to Winslow. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Winslow's got his second basket of the game.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And Athens with some changes. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the Magician. Flash comes in for the Chosen One. And the Great subbed in for the Professor. The Heat also changing it up. Wash comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. Here's Chalmers. Athens getting their last shot to go. And the shot is good.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it's Wade in the corner. Swiped it away. Here's the Great. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he gets it to go.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Top. He's got 8. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's Chalmers. Out to Wade. Back to Stoudemire. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Here's the captain. Here's the 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we're...
Dwayne, give us your...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So 1 half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. For the Heat, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go. That's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Professor. He's got 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
We've got the Doctor, the Professor out there with the Captain. Then it's the Magician, and it's the General in at the 4. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. And that is good. 6 points for the Magician.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's the General. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The General's got 10. The Heat with the lead. Outside Bosch. Bosch double teamed to the middle. Here's Dang. It's hauled in by Athens.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for them, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
And Miami making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Dang. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he gets the bucket.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dragic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's the general. He's got 12. Pass to the magician. Goes up the baseline. Again, Athens. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Back to Dragic. Wide open. No good.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Passes to the general. No good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And he misses the fast break layup. Now Athens with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at the magician, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, the general.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Catching up on changes for Athens. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the magician. And Flash is subbed in for the captain. For Athens, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Dragic. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
The grades checked in for the professor. The Heat also with the sub. Chalmers is checked in. Athens leading by 3. Here's Flash. Off the iron that time. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now here's Chalmers. He's tightly guarded. Out of hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The chosen one, he's checked in for the doctor. And Miami also making a switch. Wayne Wade's checked in for Gerald Green. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Miami no good on that time either. For Athens, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Now Chalmers. Here's Bosch. No good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Athens shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Talk about a terrific game for the general. He's got 13 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stoudemire grabs the miss.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Wade, soft touch off the glass. Wade's got
the ball's in his hands.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team gets. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. The Heat trail by 3. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Winslow is out there with Dang, and it's Whiteside in at the center position. Athens shooting about 50. Jams it straight down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And they'll keep possession. Athens leading by 3. Lets it fly. Another shot. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. The doctors checked in for Athens. And Miami also making a switch. Green's checked in. Takes it from 10, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The shot by Wade, wide open. Wade missing again. For Athens, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And here is Green. Wade on the wing. They set the pick. Right side a screen. Green. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Now here's Dragic, and the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Athens calls time here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Athens coach address his team. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now. Go take it. Kevin?
Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
For Athens, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground. Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Kicks it to Bosh. Nails the baby hook. And the Heat lead by 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The doctor passes to the magician. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Outside, Dragic. Inside, Bosh dishes to Whiteside.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all games.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
The general is checked in for Athens. The quick look, no good that time.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
And the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Bosch. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 15 points for Chris Bosch.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Dragic. Inside, right side, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Bosch, the screen. Green up on top. He kicks to Bosch. It's deflected.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Outside Dragic. And so it's Miami winning this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it...
Thank you, Kevin. Dwayne, nice job tonight. But when you look at the games ahead, what's your outlook on this?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Chris Bosch. Chris Bosch came to play tonight, guys. And that's a frightening prospect for an opposing team.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson,